M0FXB, welcome back to my videos on the Baofeng DM32. Thanks to Mark, M7 Oscar Charlie Mike, who has this page just here. And we can download, it says here, light bin, 049 light bin. I'm just going to click that and download that. You click it here and then go across here, download. And there's the bin gone up to my downloads folder. We've got the CPS from Baofeng. Programming software is just go down to DM and then click here, and there's the programming software. Download that and open up the code plug, let's call it, or the software, the CPS. And we've got our normal Baofeng cable connected into the radio here. We turn it off. Well, actually, before we do it, we're going to read from it just to make sure it's reading and writing. So Baofeng cables in, and then we're going to go setting, down to com, select com, and just I know that I'm on 56 by going here on the Windows squares, right click, device manager, and the cable's connected to my PC. Go down to ports, double click, and look, you've got USB serial CH34056. So we know we're on that. And then we select, for reading the CPS, we do COM. For flashing the software, flashing the firmware, we do USB. But anyway, 56, click OK, and then it will read the radio after going program read. Just so you know, it's reading and writing. There's a box here for digital contacts. If you want it to store them as well, then click that. And I think I might actually do it because I'm worried that when I do this firmware, I'm losing my digital contacts. So I'm going to do that. You won't see it because I'll pause. But I'm going to tick that box, read again, so I've got my contacts stored on the radio. Okay, that's reading fine. Now the purpose of this video is to get that white screen. So let's go to up here. We'll put it into firmware mode. Turn the radio off. Press the PTT button and the one underneath. This one. Throw my hands in the way. Turn on. We should get a black screen if we don't do it again. Quite fiddly. Let me try again. Okay, black screen. White LED. Not white, is it green? Right, okay. And then now we'll go up to firmware. Across the top here. Tools, look. Firmware upgrade. And so down you've got record, then firmware upgrade. Click yes. Then we're going to select that file. So don't worry if this goes wrong, because once you take the battery out and let everything calm down, you can bring these back to life. You can't really brick them. So open, and then we're going to our downloads to find that file. Now if it's not there, I'll save it and find it somewhere else. But there you are, light bin it's called. And then upgrade. And be patient. And there is a delay. I'd say even as long as 15 seconds before you start to see it load. So don't worry too much. Of course, fully charge the battery. The LED light on top, I'm not going to move the radio because I don't want to touch anything, is flashing green. So nearly done. I mean, the firmware I've got on there is the most recent one from Radtel, where it gives you, it really reduces or takes away the recording ability, but gives you more room for contacts, for the DMR contacts. I think they've done another firmware where now they allow some recording and less contacts as a compromise. But anyway, this video is just to show you that you can have the white screen. I like the white screens. I mean, I've got my let's grab it, my Icon 52. That has a white screen, and I actually like that. So there you are, it's gone straight into white screen mode. I haven't had to change anything. So it does look quite plain in that. I wonder if we can change some of those colors. So we'll go menu, this button here. And yeah, I wish you could see it as good as I can, because it's actually really clear. Okay, let's hit the menu and then go down one to settings. And the black and white is what looks the best, actually. Radio settings, select. Display, down to number 3, select. Backlight, let's just quickly do this, see if you can, you've got brightness. I think I'll dim it a bit. Just for the camera. Light time, always on, back. Start display, picture, we'll leave that on. Call sign color, see yellow on black would be fine, but it's not going to be fine on let's do blue. Not going to be fine on a white screen, is it? Channel font color, so I'm just going to try and choose, definitely not white. We could do with a black, really, couldn't we? To be honest, I'll try grey, maybe that is black. Let's go back. Channel B color, let's leave it as red. Zone color, definitely not white. Let's do green. Other, it's timeout and all that. So display. Channel mode display. Show frequency, yeah, it's fine. Dual watch, that's on. Language, display direction, that's shift. Well, I'm just looking to see if you can actually choose to go back to black. Channel mode, no. Zone B, channel A and B, channel front color. Start display, that's just photo. Call sign color, blue. Channel font, I'm not seeing that you can just go back to what you were before. So, okay, do we need to turn it on or off? Let's try that. So I would say that didn't change much. Oh, it inverted the boot pick as well. So yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. So I'm going to put back the original firmware. But anyway, at least you've seen it. And I'm going to quickly change back. All you do, go to my link. You've got firmware 1.47. That's just downloaded at the top there. I would double click that and just move that bin file, because at the moment it's just here, isn't it? We don't want it here. We want it extracted. See if I can just click it, highlight it, extract it back to my downloads. Click OK. See if it will appear. Go back to my software. Open. Oh, click OK. Click open. I just want the norm. Is it going? No, it's not there. So what I'm going to have to do, unless it's further back, is just drag it across. So what I do is go back into the file and see it. Just click it and I drag it to my desktop, like so. It takes about a few seconds and it will just appear here. DM32. Looks like there's a new one, is there? I'm sure that says 048. Should give that a minute to. There it is. There it's appeared. So then I go back to my firmware loader and go like so. What is it? Tool, firmware, open, and this time go to desktop. And usually it's at the bottom. There it is there. 048. I didn't know there was an 048. But before I load it, I'm just going to go into firmware mode. Same as before. PTT and the button underneath turn on. Black screen, green LED on. And then 48 bin. Click upgrade. And I'm going to have a quick look to see in the download bit again, whilst that upgrades. What they're saying that they've done with 48. There, it's going in now. 48, double click. They got some text there. There's 147, but look, this is definitely showing as 1048, but there's no text. yeah, just says the 158 and get rid of the recording. Maybe I'm going to look on my Facebook page, see if they've talked about it on Facebook. But you can see that the firmware's going in nice. I mean, I like the original black screen, and it's at the airband on this is fantastic, and the DMR works well. All right, it's getting near the end. Watch it come back on. I've actually fired up my hotspot. There's Superman. Now we go menu, settings, channel set. No, we want to go into zone mode. Let me press and hold. There you are. So hopefully my hotspot will bring that to life. Hotspot. Right, see if it comes to life in a minute. There it goes. And yeah, remember I changed the colors, so they're not showing as clear as they could because I changed them, but it's definitely working well now. I'll change the colors back. But you can see the red and the green. You can set all these colors, and it's kept all the contacts, which is good. Over to the Facebook page. So please check out the Facebook page, and big thanks to Marnock for all the help that he gives. And just scrolling down, I just loaded the firmware 048. Seeing if there's any obvious mentions of it. TMRS one there, lots of help here. There you go. So thanks very much. Yeah, see what you let me know what you think about the white screen. 7.3.